Real quick, so Blake, you're how old are you?
I am 17 years old.
Oh my gosh, we're so old. We're so old. Um, but you started writing music. You're 17 now. You started writing music a while ago, like when you were 13, right?
Yeah, I started writing music a very, very long time ago, like 5 or 6 years ago. And I it's definitely what I love to do. It's definitely something that I want to do for the rest of my life. And so I think that's I think TikTok has given me kind of like a boost into that kind of um uh uh, career that I have always wanted to do, which has been very nice.
You have a theater background, don't you?
Yeah, I've been doing musical theater since I was about 9 years old. I starred well not I mean starred is in many quotes, but I like I was in a community theater production when I was like 9 years old, and I loved it. And ever since then I've been doing as much theater as I possibly can with school and with just community theater stuff. And so,
And you're kind of a big deal on TikTok. Like,
um, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, that big deal is very, that's a very scary term for me. I'm still like, it's still strange when I like think about like all this stuff that's going on. I still can't really comprehend it.
well, so how long have you been doing TikTok now?
I have been doing TikTok, fully music related TikTok since about August of 2019. So a little bit like around a year and a half,
Okay.
less than
And
that.
but I mean, you have like 250,000 followers, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's I think in August of 2019 I had TikTok, but I would never really post on it. And I saw all these musicians like gain a following just from the ground up, just doing music, and I was like, maybe I can do this. Like maybe I can post music related videos and people might like them. And so I I started posting, and over time it just started to grow more and more, which has been very nice. It's I could not be more thankful.
Yeah, well, Avery, like I said, Avery's, I think, sent around some of your TikToks to, you've seen them, Natalie, haven't you?
The sea shanty one, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you'd said, because I saw, I forget which other ones Avery sent, but you did the Ratatouille
Yes.
musical? Like that was all you?
Yeah, I had the super big privilege. I had two songs in the Ratatouille musical. Uh which was incredible, and that was super cool. And yeah, that was super sweet.
I just want to know what it's like to be your age and to have a following like you have and to have the talent that you have. I mean, you seem very humble, but like just to be 17 and 250,000 followers, like I can't really wrap my head around that. Like, what is that like?
It's it's really cool. I really like it. It's definitely very nice. And I think that especially doing like music, it's a very like it's I don't know. Everyone in the sort of TikTok music community, like the pocket of people, everyone's super sweet, everyone's super nice. I've met a lot of great people through TikTok. And so it's nice because people are listening to the music that I make and people are watching the videos that I make. But I also, it's nice to have some of these connections that I've made, just because I am starting projects with people, and I have stuff for my resume, for colleges. And um, it's super nice. And so um yeah, it's been all positive things so far, which is super cool.
Awesome. That's truly awesome. If you had any piece of advice that you can give maybe another young aspiring artist, musician, writer, what would that be?
if I had a piece of advice to give any aspiring songwriter, it would be to take every opportunity given to you, even if it's not directly given to you. Because the first time I heard anything about Ratatouille the musical, it was a video that popped up on my For You page that was someone saying like, uh, we want to make the Ratatouille musical, and we need people to make songs for it. And for some reason, there was some little instinct in me that was like, I have to do this. And I
Wow.
don't know why, but I watched Ratatouille that night. The next day, I wrote my first song that ended up being in the final um, production of it. And so I could have very easily sat down and said, uh, this is going to take too much time. I don't think I'm going to do this. Like, this is stupid. It's not going to do anything. But if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't be here right now, and I probably wouldn't have had all of the amazing experiences that I've had with Ratatouille. And so just take every single opportunity given to you, even if it's not like directly given to you. Because for me, that video coming up on my For You page, like I don't think they were expecting like me to see that video, but it definitely made its way to me, and I knew that I had to do something for it.
It's a good answer. Yeah, it's good. Which leads us to today, and
Yes.
it's sea shanty. Okay, what do you think of the sea shanty?
I love it. I love it so much, and I literally I can't get enough of it. I have like the video that I made was definitely a very like surface level like sea shanty. Like this is a whole iceberg of like there's like the top videos that are at the very tip of the iceberg, and then you get deeper, and there's all this like sea shanty stuff that I didn't even know existed until I like dove way into sea shanty TikTok, and I love it. I could not be happier.
What is the appeal? What do you think?
Um, they're super pleasing to listen to. I think that that's the thing, because the history of the sea shanty. I did my research for this thing after you reached out to me, Avery, and asked me to do this. Um, uh, I watched many sea shanty document. Well, not many, but I watched a sea shanty documentary, and they were these work songs that these pirates would sing on ships, and so there was a lot of percussion of like working. Like it would either be like stomping or clapping or like dropping a box on the ground, and it would all just be to like go to the rhythm of working to try and like pass the time of work. And so they were super simple songs, usually like call and response, and they're super fun to listen to. And I think that people just kind of like are drawn to like the whole like pirate like thing. And I don't know, I really can't like, there are so many reasons as to why like people might enjoy these, and I still really don't know myself, but whatever the case is, I'm so glad it's happening, because it's so much fun to see a video of like 8 people collaborating on a sea shanty on my For You page. It's super fun.
Well, we happen to be big fans of pirates here in Tampa Bay, so it seems
Yes.
fitting.
Oh my goodness. When you're doing so when you're doing the song, you gotta have that percussion, you gotta have that rhythm going on while you're doing it. So you usually in the old sea shanties, it would be like like I said, it would be like stomping or clapping or whatever. But
Mhm.
for the ones on TikTok, you like hit the table, and then you snap or you clap or you like just you do like a steady rhythm like that.
Okay.
And so that's like step one. You got to have that in the background when you're doing it. If you can't do you could just do the 4 count if you want. Just make sure that you have some sort of steady rhythm going on while you're singing over it. So that's step one.
Okay.
Um,
You gonna
and
do that, Natalie?
Yeah, I'll rock that. Are you kidding me?
All
Do
right.
it every
Yes.
time.
Yes. Okay. And then I'll sing you the full thing, and then I'll break it down for you.
Okay.
Um,
Do like a
and-
call and response thing or something?
yeah. And yeah, I'll do the full thing, and then I'll do like chunk by chunk, and then at the end we should have the full thing. So it goes like this. In 2021 at the Raymond James, Tampa will hold its 5th Super Bowl game. We don't know who is playing, but when we figure it out, everybody scream and shout, huh, go 55th Super Bowl. Stay and watch it from your home. 55th Super Bowl. Who will play? We still don't know. Probably Tom Brady, cause he's in it every time. February 7th on Sunday night, only on CBS. Huh! And so that's our
That's so good.
that's the sea shanty.
Oh, all
I'm
right.
glad you liked it. It made me very happy to hear that you
It's so
liked it.
good.
How long did it take you to come up with that?
It took me about like an hour and a half of like a full
Oh.
session, and then I had like a demo when I was done. So I sat down and I worked through it, and I knew I needed the CBS motif in it. I knew I needed the CBS, like the NFL theme song, because it works perfectly for a sea shanty.
It
And
does.
so I was like, it's fitting, and also it works really well. And so yeah, that's kind of fun that's in there. But okay, so we'll start to break it down chunk by chunk, and we'll do the call and response. So the first part is in 2021 at the Raymond James.
Okay.
Okay,
Ready?
try
right.
it out.
All right. In 2021 at the Raymond James. Oh, come on.
Yes, perfect. Perfect. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Straight up perfect.
Oh,
You
I
were
think
like,
that was focus.
He's like, what have I gotten myself in?
you were no, that was straight up. That was perfect. And then you had the rhythm in the background, which
Okay.
is fire.
Here,
That's awesome.
Let's try it again. Natalie, start it again, and let me see if I can. In
Yes.
2021 at the Raymond James. There we go.
Perfect. Yes, perfect. That's incredible. There was no Zoom delay whatsoever between you two. No Zoom delay whatsoever.
Which is awful because we're in the same room. I can hear it, and then it's. Anyways, okay. Next line.
The next chunk of it is, so there's 2021 at the Raymond James. Tampa will hold its 5th Super Bowl game. So together it's in 2021 at the Raymond James. Tampa will hold its 5th Super Bowl game.
2021 at the Raymond James. Tampa will hold its 5th Super Bowl games.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect. Yeah. And then it's pretty much that same melody for the second part of the verse. It's we don't know who is playing, but when we figure it out.
Oh, that's my line. We don't know. We don't know who is playing, but we'll figure it out. I wish I could hear Natalie.
It's so okay. We don't know who is playing, but when we figure it out, it's that fun rhythm in there.
We don't know who is playing, but when we figure it
out. Yeah, that was perfect. Yes, yeah, you had it.
No.
It's the we don't know who is playing, but when we don't know who is playing, but when we figure it out.
We don't know who is playing, but when we figure it out. There we
go.
Perfect.
There it is. There it is. Okay. And then the final part of the verse is the everybody scream and shout. And then you just got to do a big huh.
Okay.
I can do that.
Natalie, should we both do that?
Absolutely. Nice and delayed too.
Right.
Yeah.
So how does it go again? What's the
so the second part of the are you going to do the full
last
verse?
part? No, the last part.
Okay, the last part is everybody scream and shout, huh, and then you just got to do a big huh at the end.
You ready, Natalie? Everybody scream and shout. Huh.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, try and piece together the full verse. I'll do it. I'll
Okay.
do the chunks for you again, and then we'll try to get the full verse. So the chunks are in 2021 at the Raymond James.
2021 at the Raymond James.
Perfect. Tampa will hold its 5th Super Bowl game.
Tampa will hold its 5th Super Bowl game.
We don't know who is playing, but when we figure it out,
We don't know who is playing, but when we figure it out,
everybody scream and shout.
every-
It's so much fun. It's
It
so
is
much
good.
fun.
It's good.
Josh, I just can't wait for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is good. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get on our end.
Everybody's
got it,
It's
Blake.
so I'm so excited. It's so good.